Welcome, everyone, to Charlotte and the Dukes Mayo Classic. A lot of buzz and buildup as we kick off another college football season here today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Started. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air. It's Mung. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Canes will send their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it here.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. The back's got it on a counter. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Auburn. And they grab the early lead.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, and Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Big throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap for this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
He's going to hand this off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He hands it to the back.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense operating from the pistol. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Canes have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Mung. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop and get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Wideouts now clustered. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Going with the old counter run here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Selvia. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
So fourth down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. There's contact on the throw. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Caught quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move, looking deep. Catch made down inside the 25. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Gives it to the back. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up. We'll give it to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Escapes the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Inside the 10. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down, and once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards. I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The clock has stopped. He reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. They didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. To pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He picks up the first down before they get into the ground. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator on a play call. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember last time, they were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid game there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff again. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Touchdown, Auburn. And this one is getting ugly. He'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And off the deflection, it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering right past the defender. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Tigers! To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They can't slow him down. And the returner heads out of bounds. Miami offense back out onto the field. Running back with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime and just built on that lead here in the second half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the single back takes the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Auburn. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Mung. And here comes a deep shot. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work.
Third quarter, with the score, Auburn 49, Miami 14.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really, all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. You give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's an out route. The catch made. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Mung. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is caught. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Canes will crank up the tempo. Receiver makes the catch, powering through the defender. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's a big hit at the end, but getting a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up it.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Offense facing second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset or playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following their lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Automatic on the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. No huddle here for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. 21. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Sticking with the running game. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The Canes are in the red zone now. To throw, it's Mung. The pass rush closing in. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Auburn. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Well, he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. And he finally steps out of bounds. A huge kick return to set the offense in great position here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Mung. Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Catch made on the left side. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Miami. Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the receivers got it. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tuna.
Looking to throw. It's Mung. Looking for his back. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.